Growing up, I watched plenty of shows and movies with a staple jerk character. Someone who only existed to make the lives of the other characters miserable. Now, I don't mind these characters as a whole. I do find some of their humour funny as long as the writing is good, and I like it when they get their comeuppance. What I don't like about jerk characters is when they're redeemed, or more specifically, when their redemption is handled extremely poorly. In a lot of shows and movies I've watched where the jerk character is redeemed, most of the time, from my point of view anyway, the redemption is rushed, makes no sense, and only makes me hate the character more. I bring this up because Season 2 of Miraculous, Tales of Ladybug and Chat Noir, or Miraculous Ladybug, is going to feature the Bee Miraculous, and a good chunk of the fandom, some more begrudging than the others, think that Chloe is going to get it. While I still hold out hope that Chloe doesn't get the Miraculous, I can't deny it's a distinct possibility that she'll get the Bee Miraculous because of evidence presented. Wearing stripes, the colour yellow, having honeycomb patterns in her room, blonde hair and blue eyes, etc. The problem with Chloe is that she's a jerk character. She's rude, selfish, looks down on people, uses her father's position of power to bully others around. The list goes on. The only redeeming quality she's shown in 26 episodes is when she rekindles her friendship with Sabrina over something that wasn't Sabrina's fault in the first place and at the urging of Ladybug and replacing the broken pin. So if Chloe does get the Bee Miraculous, this means that she's up for redemption in order for her to earn it, since Adrien and Marinette got theirs through acts of kindness. And what I'm really worried about is how the writers will handle Chloe's possible redemption. So if Chloe is going to get a redemption so that she can earn her Miraculous, here are a list of things that should happen in regards to her redemption. 1. Don't have the entire redemption take place in just one episode. For a character as detestable as Chloe, it should take multiple episodes of build-up before the redemption takes place. Otherwise, the change in character is going to seem like it came completely out of nowhere. We need to see her secretly regret her actions and have it slowly built up as why she acts the way she does, or things happening to her that finally make her realise just how much of a horrible person she is. 2. Make it clear that while she has repented for her actions and dropped the previous attitude, that no one forgets her previous actions. In bad character redemptions, the characters, or at least the main ones, will immediately forgive the redeemed character and forget what they ever did in the past, which is something I really don't like. Deeper reasons for acting the way she does or not, Chloe still treats everyone like crap and caused a lot of people to become akumatized through her actions. People need to act wary of her and ignore her completely when she tries to talk to them, or are actively antagonistic towards her, showing that they aren't forgiving of her previous actions. Over time, people can become more comfortable with her and willing to give her another chance, but it can't happen at first. 3. Make Chloe work to be a better person and make up for her actions. Another thing I've seen in bad character redemptions is that the other characters will start acting all bad towards the jerk character, and they will become a social pariah, and they will feel all sad because of this, which is meant to garner sympathy from the characters in the audience, even though they've done nothing to earn it. If Chloe truly wants to be forgiven for her actions and gain friends, she needs to work to undo her mistakes. She needs to apologise to those she's wronged and make an effort to prove that she's become a better person. Don't let forgiveness and sympathy from the characters just fall onto her lap because we have to feel sorry for her. 4. Do not excuse all of her actions away. Too often I've seen a character instantly absolved of all their sins because they had a reason to act that way, like how they're treated by their parents or some other event. Like I said, Chloe may have a deeper reason for acting the way she does, but no one was forcing her to act the way she did. Her actions were still her own and she is still responsible. Chloe can have a catalyst as to why she acts the way she does, but it cannot be used to say that it wasn't her fault. 5. Don't completely change a character when she's redeemed. The common problem for jerk characters is that their jerkishness is most, if not all, of their character, and when they are redeemed they instantly lose their biggest character trait, not leaving much behind in terms of character. Have Chloe retain some of her selfish personality after she is redeemed. allowing time for change in the character and showing her progress into a better character. And even if how she currently behaves is some sort of act, it's still part of her personality and shouldn't immediately be tossed aside once she's reformed. Otherwise, we're going to be left with a character that's either bland or one that doesn't resemble the original much. 6. Have Chloe's redemption come with some sort of big loss to her? Considering the amount of Akuma attacks that are her fault and therefore target her, yet she never catches on that she's to blame, what finally makes her go through a change will need to be something big, like Sabrina finally realising their friendship is bad for her and stop being friends with her, leaving Chloe with no friends, or her father losing his position as mayor, stopping Chloe from being able to threaten others into submission. And with this change, Chloe realises she'll need to change as well. 7. Have someone talk to Sabrina. Deviating away from what should happen with Chloe for a minute, let's talk about Sabrina. I take the situation between Chloe and Sabrina a little personally because I was in a similar friendship situation when I was younger. It was only after my dad sat me down and told me his concerns about my friend that I saw how bad it was for me and gathered up the courage to break off the friendship. This needs to happen with Sabrina. Someone needs to sit her down and tell her how unhealthy her friendship with Chloe is and advise, but not force her, to make better friends and be around Chloe less. Marionette tried to do this in Evil Illustrator with little success, but I think it needs to be a proper sit down with people who are concerned about her, such as family members and other characters. And finally, 8. Don't give Chloe a miraculous before her redemption happens. The way Chloe acts now does not give her rights to her miraculous. Even if Master Fu was already seemingly scoping her out in Antibug, Marionette and Adrien got their miraculous through acts of kindness. And with how Chloe currently acts, I don't think she's yet capable of enough kindness. After her redemption, whatever it will be, it could cause her to see the world in a different view, which could lead her to helping Master Fu in an act of kindness that gives her the miraculous. The only way I can see her getting it before her redemption happens is if a theory I heard online happens instead, which is Sabrina receiving the miraculous, but then gives it to Chloe instead. What do you think? Do you agree with my points? Have I left anything off? And do you think Chloe is going to get the B miraculous? Please tell me in the comments, I'd love to hear your opinions. Here's looking forward to Season 2.